In this video, I'll attempt to show you just how casinos use psychology to get you to spend your money and how individuals get addicted to gambling. The physical landscape of a casino makes you spend more money. All casinos are eloquent, have dim lights, are smoking zones, have comfy seats, and free drinks, all to make you spend more money. Secondly, ATM machines litter the area so you can easily access your money to essentially give it away. In addition, casinos are one giant maze, as seen in this blueprint. They intentionally put bathrooms in hard-to-see places and make it nearly impossible to travel in a straight path to them. This is a last-chance way for them to keep you surrounded by slot machines. Therefore, to get to the bathrooms, you must travel through a vast array of slot machines, which may catch your eye. The more time you spend in a casino, the more money the house will make off of you. So, just like in the Greek mythology when Oedipus loses track of time in the Lotus Eater's Island, it is almost inevitable to lose track of time in casinos, because 1. There are no windows to tell you the time of day, nor are there even any clocks. If you ever go to a casino, try and find these, because I guarantee you will not. So this next clip is from a movie called National Lampoon's Vacation, and it just shows you how the house has an advantage over you and makes money off of your time in the casino.
Said Clark. Show 'em who's boss. It's people like you come here and blow the family nest egg that built this town, not this pretty boy.
Whoa!
Oh, gee.
I can't believe it. I've lost $300 in 15 minutes?
As seen in that clip, the house likes to keep you in the casino for a long amount of time, but play their games really fast. As seen in this table, the house has a significant advantage or edge in every game. For instance, in roulette, you have a 1 in 36 shot of winning. The house is 36 and you have 1. This makes no sense. Why would you play a game where you have less than a 3% chance of winning? With more time being spent, the more the house wins off of you. That's why they keep you there with complimentary shows, free meals, and free drinks. And also, drinks lowers your inhibitions and makes you more likely to spend more money. Now, casinos are the kings of using psychology. It is a known fact that the further tangible money is from representative money, the more money will be spent. This is seen with credit cards and how people incur large amounts of credit card debt. Well, casinos are even worse because they use chips. Thus, it seems as if you are not betting as much money as you actually are. As seen in the diagram, the $1,000 even in $100 bills looks a lot more than the small plastic casino chip, and thus you're going to spend more if you're using those casino chips than you would have if you're using actual money. Secondly, casinos' biggest asset is their lights and sirens. 1. These bright shiny slot machines are appealing. 2. The loud sirens fill the air and thus we want to fit in with everyone else and conform by being part of the casino group. Yet, their biggest motive for these obnoxious lights is to tell you every time someone has won. Why? Because they are preying off of your availability heuristic thought process. When you're gambling, you are more inclined to think of that one person who just won and not all those people who are continuously losing. The same is true when you are gambling because you only recount the times that you won and not all the times that you lost. In addition, casinos trick players by always having near misses on slot machines or board games. It teases the player and gives them false hope in believing that because they were so close, the next roll will be the payout. This may lead to addiction as seen in this next clip.
You'd think with 2 mortgages out, the repo guy staking out my car, my job on the line, my wife threatening to leave, that I'd stop. Instead of staying in the chase, doubling down.
It's a disease, Leon.
Yeah, man. Look, admitting you have a problem is the first step.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I must be doing pretty good because I've got one big problem.
Finally, casinos are in a win-win position. If you lose, you will keep playing to win back your money and break even. Or, even if you do win, you are inclined to play again because you have overconfidence and you want to repeat the positive experience and win more money. Next, I will be talking about how gambling disorders and addiction come about. Naturally, humans are overconfident and we wish to bring order to randomness. Gambler's fallacy is very common. They believe that the past is relevant when playing, even though gambling is always independent and random. They see a slot machine as having an amount of pulls before a cash out, when in actuality, you have the same chance of winning 20 times in a row as you do striking out every single time. This next clip from The Twilight Zone illustrates gambling addiction as well as gambler's fallacy.
I've almost got a lick now. You see, special jackpot, $10,000. You see, $10,000. She's bound to turn up in a little while. You just have to stick with her long enough.
Superstitions like a lucky pair of underwear spring up due to coincidental conditioning. Rationalization for losses by saying things like, oh, I would have won if, or if I did this, I would have won, are common. Yet rationalization only encourages the addictive behavior. Finally, a positive reinforcement of payouts gets people hooked. Even worse, a variable schedule of rewards makes the act of gambling extremely strong. As we learned, Skinner experimented with rats in a Skinner's box. He concluded that unlike mice that receive the same treat every time, the mice that receive different sized treats or no treats at all in what is called variable rewards seem to press the lever more compulsively. Casinos also rely on variable rewards. Sadly, if you think about it, a casino is one large Skinner's box, and we are just the rats pulling the levers.